having mental illness doesn't mean that a person cannot love, marry, or build a family. The question is not about the diagnosis, but it's about the person's ability. So, in today's video, we are going to talk about can someone with mental illness marry or get married? Okay, so if you are still new to our channel, we request you to subscribe because this motivates us to make more content for you. So this is one of the topics that I get from my patients and other people. Says, is it okay to marry someone with mental illness? Okay, what if I am marrying someone who is having mental illness? What should I do? Okay, so in today's video we are going to address that. So but this is for educational purposes. But if you want to know more information, we request you that you see your doctor who can give you more of this information. Okay, can someone with mental illness get married or marry? The answer is yes. Okay, but we have to understand really what marriage is that marriage is the foundation of peace and order within our societies. Okay, marriage has what we call, it needs commitment. Okay, marriage needs someone to be able to know their responsibilities and to perform them. Okay, in most cases when people get mental illness is that it disrupts their ability to function normally. Okay, to make right decisions. Okay, and there are some countries whereby they have put restrictions someone from not marrying, or people with mental illness from not marrying. Okay, but here in Uganda, the law allows us to marry or allow someone with mental illness to marry. The fact is that as long as you're a human being, you have a right to marry. Okay, God has created you with the ability that you need that biological sexual gratification. Your body needs to enjoy that. That's why he created a man and a woman. So by the time that having mental illness is like having hypertension, is like having diabetes. So if like, can a person with diabetes marry? Okay, the answer obvious is yes. Okay, but I want us to look at this question in a way that is in different angles. So there are some countries which they restrict people from marrying, and they make some of these policies long time ago. But in this current generation where we have drugs, okay, we can have people who are mentally stable, people who are able to make right decisions. So we say that marriage, someone has to understand that it is a commitment, it is a legal contract, and there are some responsibilities that that individual is supposed to play. Okay, so someone has to understand these responsibilities. Okay, and someone has to go by consent. So when you are going to the marriage, it should not be a force. Okay, this person must go into this marriage knowing that I am going there freely. It is my choice to go and get married to so and so, to go and love someone. Okay, so that is what we are talking about marriage, and it is a commitment. Okay, so we are saying it is okay to marry. Okay, but now in some countries where they are limiting people from marrying, we are saying that they look at different things. Okay, when you look at on the other side of the law is that they are not looking at the diagnosis that I have bipolar, I have schizophrenia. They are looking at your functionality. Are you able to function normally in your family, like as a husband? Are you able to perform your duties as a husband in the family? If you are the woman, are you able to perform your duties in your family? If yes, then you are fit to go. Okay, this is very interesting. Okay, then if you are able to perform your duties in bed as husband and wife. Why not? Okay, so we are saying that people who are mentally sick can get married, but we want to caution that is that if the person is able to give a consent, is able to understand that marriage, I have responsibilities that I'm supposed to perform, okay, he can make right decisions, and he knows that this is a long life commitment and has responsibilities. So as long as that person is able to understand that, maybe you are dating that person, it is okay. If you are still new to our channel, we request you to subscribe, because this motivates us to create more content for you. So I have a vision of continue teaching people about mental health, because many of our people here in Uganda and other parts of the world, they are so much ignorant about mental illness or mental health. Mental illness or mental health is a fundamental human right. So I want to continue teaching our communities about mental illness, about mental health, how they can be mentally healthy. I want to teach people here in Uganda, in the Tororo communities and all the other communities in Uganda. I've been visiting radio stations. I've been going to the community to have community mental health dialogues. And also I want to visit Nakivale Refugee Settlement, where I used to work as a Psychiatric Clinical Officer with Medical Teams International. Okay, I worked there for 2 years and 5 months, and these are people who are running away from war. Because of the US stopping funding, most of these people are affected by mental illness. So I want to continue doing that, because I am passionate about mental health. But I cannot achieve this by myself. I need people to come and partner with me. I need people to come and support us with mental health drugs. People who can support us food for our patients, people who can support our mental health clinics, transport, who can buy clothes for our mental health patients. Okay, so if you are that person who feels this information is helpful, please support us. If you feel this mission is good, please share and support us with what you can. Okay, so as we continue, we are talking about before, if you are dating someone who has a mental health issue, is that one thing you have to know is that you must talk about it openly. Okay, you must be able to know that I am going to marry so and so. This person has what? Has this type of mental illness. Okay, but otherwise, when you discover it after wedding, you find that this is one of the causes of divorce, because you find that your partner, you have hidden some things from this person, and this person discovers that you have mental illness. So we are saying that before you commit yourself that you are going to marry this person, you must be knowing the condition this person is having. Okay, then you was also this condition. There are times where you have to disclose that, you know what, you are going to marry me, but I have this kind of problem. Okay, so but this thing also, you need a mental health profession to help you, to counsel you, to tell you more about the condition. So you must be able to know about this condition. If in this case this person gets this problem, how do I best manage this person? How do I support my partner? So it requires you to have resilience. It requires you to have skills to support your partner. So don't just go openly with someone who has a mental health issue without going through proper counseling, because we are talking about mental illness that you as an individual, you must be able to understand. There's what we call a capacity, is that you must be able to understand that marriage is a long life commitment. It has responsibilities that you have to fulfill as a man or as a woman. Okay, so in case you go out with someone who is sick, you have to know that you have to support that individual. Then you also, who is going in that relationship, but you know that you have this problem, are you able to perform your duties as a husband or as a wife? Okay, if that is yes, then you are good to go. But you have to be under counseling, under guidance of your doctor, your religious leaders, because other countries, they limit this so much. So if you found this helpful, please share with other people and let me know from the comment section any question that you have relating marriage and mental illness. Can you marry someone? Today's topic is, can you marry someone with mental illness? So we shall be looking at some of these topics Okay, what does the law say about mental illness and marriage? Okay, so those are some of the topics we are going to discuss. So if you have any question, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much.